Now let's go take a look at the market today for January 16th, 2025. It was a choppy market overall, and you had some of the indices down pretty big. The Nasdaq was down nearly 1%, 172 points. You had the S&P down about 12 points, though, only that's 21 basis points. And you saw the breadth of the market, though, relatively positive. Really, the market was dragged down by two stocks, Apple and Tesla. Those were the big losers on the day that drove down the overall indices. But breadth, like I said, was broadly positive. So if you look at the major indices, you're going to look. It's going to seem a lot worse than it really was. So you had mid caps do well, small caps do well, even though those mega caps did not do well. So the indices were positive, but most stocks were actually indices were negative, but most stocks were actually positive. So very interesting news on that front. You had retail sales up 0.4%. That was just slightly below consensus, a 0.5% increase. You had good sales in places like sporting goods, furniture stores, clothing stores, gas stations, food and beverage, but some areas of notable weakness. Materials and garden stores down 2%. Bars and restaurants were weak. Health and personal care stores were weak overall. But, the consumer is broadly healthy. Now, tariffs remain a lingering area of concern for retailers and something that everyone will be monitoring as the new Trump administration takes office next week. And so that was the market today. Certainly a mixed bag. With the large caps, the mega caps, certainly underperforming. And that's been the theme so far this year. They outperformed last year. They're starting to underperform this year. And that's why I said this year is unlikely to be just like last year. It's going to be very different, higher volatility, different subsectors that are going to outperform. It's not going to be the Mag 7, most likely, that leads the market higher here. It's going to have to be the rest of the market. And that's happened. If you were broadly allocated to the rest of the market, you did pretty well today. But if you were reliant on those Mag 7 names so far this year, and especially today, you struggled.